The first thing you want to do when you're prepping is you take the little dog and you put it in the pan. And what we're going to do is we're going to season him. We'll take a little bit of seasoning. We'll season him up a little bit. And it's good to leave the fur on here because once it gets a certain temperature, you can just peel the fur right off and it equals a good thing. Right, Stu? Stuart. She's such a fat ass. Her name is Moo because she's a fat ass. It used to be, her real name is Minnie, and then it turned into Moo because her whole life concern is food and crumbs. It's all she's concerned about. And barking at strangers. That's it. The dog of the hour. Hey, Stuart. He's a long-haired Chihuahua. He's a chub maker. All boys are chub makers. Right, Stu? You like to eat deer poop, don't you? Alright, we just purchased an air horn for tonight's mission, and we have to do a function check. Always check your weapons before you go on your mission. And this is quote, meets U.S. Coast Guard regulations. Can be heard up to half a mile away. We'll give it a little rip, see what happens. Oh! Function check complete. Holy shit! God, that was wicked fucking loud. Ah! Well, I'm at a parking space and this guy's clearly crooked. So instead of choosing another one, I like to park in exactly the middle lines, which is extremely close to his car, which we'll see in a minute. But since I don't drive a top-of-the-line spec BMW or anything like that, I'm okay if my car gets dinged. It's cool. I like ding his car, but we're not going to do that, especially not in front of the camera. Contest prep is pretty simple. We've got Jesus bread, Ezekiel bread, sweet potatoes, egg whites, cod loins, petite sirloin. I love asparagus. I have a steamer that fits like 5 bundles. Cook them all at once in 5 minutes. Done deal. Makes your pea smell. Sweet potatoes. And that's it. Very simple. But I shop almost every day for contest prep because I don't want to keep fish in my fridge a couple days at a time. It should start getting weird. And then I don't want to eat fish anymore. So I like to buy everything really fresh. I'll legitimately cook this every night. My last meal of the day is always steak. Love my Jesus bread. Alright, so this is my contest prep diet as of now. So I'll just go over a few things, interesting things that are different. First of all, I eat jasmine rice. Everybody knows that. I don't know if anybody knows, number 2 or 3 years ago, there's a big scare about arsenic being on our rice because of the cotton fields and the chemicals they used to use on American soil. So I've been switching over to making sure the jasmine is from Thailand. And this is a great buy. I think this is like $10. This is like, this will last me a year. So here we got egg whites, as you know, always. And interesting, I was going to mention the other day, somebody posted a couple of things like, I don't know, you can't digest egg whites. It is true, they're more digestible when you cook them, you heat them up. A protein breaks apart and your body is more able to digest them faster. True, you can still digest them. They do go through a pasteurized process. Stop it. They go through a pasteurized process, which you make them safer to drink. There's no bacteria or salmonella in them. I still do drink them in the morning, along with 1 whole egg. It'll be a omega-3 egg. I have 4 pieces of Ezekiel bread. Or people joke about it's Jesus bread, Ezekiel bread. And it's got to be the red one, the 7 sprouted grain is the one I love. It has little oats on the side for effect. Love it. Put peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter on that. I can't stand chicken. I just can't do it anymore. Can't do it. So I've been buying cod and cod loins, the thicker part. And I've been eating cod loins in place of chicken and just making up for the fat difference in the chicken with a few extra almonds with each meal. This is the second batch of cod. I'm cooking my cod for the rest of today, which is 2 more meals. Just get a cheat meal. And then the rest of the cod for tomorrow, so another 2.5 pounds. But remember, people don't realize that, like, you know, you say you need 3 pounds of cod for your day, and then you buy 3 pounds of cod, you're gonna get home, cook it, and measure it, and you'd be like, oh, I'm at 2.2, because it loses water. So there's a yield of fish, meat, and chicken that you gotta take into consideration. You can look them up on the internet, the yields exactly, but if you overcook something, like hamburger meat, you weigh it out 5 ounces, you overcook it to a hockey puck, it might be 2.5. So people, you understand that sometimes you just get a percent, do like maybe 15, maybe like 25 to 30% more weight than you need. That way you can cover yourself. And vegetables, asparagus. I always eat asparagus or cooked spinach. Obviously, as the prep goes on, I'll eat more variety of vegetables. I'm still at that point now where I'm not really super excited about food. I will be probably in 7 weeks from now. So my appetite's coming better. My carbs are cut in half from when they were at the day after Christmas. The day after Christmas is the day I started kind of cleaning up the diet. So I was 257, and now I'm down to about 243, 244 in the morning, first thing in the morning. So things are coming good. Still doing no cardio yet. And eating about a cup of rice per meal, or 7 ounces sweet potato equivalent. 4 pieces of toast for breakfast for carbs, 70 grams of Carbo Plus post-workout. And then at night, I have steak. And I always choose the petite sirloins. I love the petite ones. The fat's not as marbled. It's a little bit leaner and still tender and tasty. And it's $7 a pound. That's fine for me. And I get steak every night. Training days, I get to add an 8-ounce baked potato. Or a cup of rice. And then non-training days, I don't get any carbs the last 2 meals. According to the Chris Technicianacito. American Sniper. Controversial. And this is what I have to say about that. And let's revisit this without getting too much into politics and getting on a stick war. Is that whether you agree with the war or not, fine. They were put there. These soldiers are paid crap, get crappy benefits, crappy health care, to risk their life doing their job for our government that they elected, to go do something in war, follow orders, and do it efficiently. And so my book, anybody who gets paid minimum wage, less than McDonald's, and does what they do, and does it well, is a hero. And if you're saving people's lives or you're putting yourselves in harm's way for other, you're a hero, plain and simple. I'm sick of like celebrities, comments and things like that. They're so out of touch with reality and what the real life and world is really about. It's insane. So to hear them talk about and say the things they did about Chris Kyle in the book and the movie is just, it just goes to show like how little respect a lot of people have for him, because in reality, the amount of money that they made in this movie in the opening week is basically America saying with their dollar what this guy, that movie did for them. And considering this is #1 New York's best times bestseller, it goes to show the majority of people kind of side with how really the story's been led. So I bought the book after I saw the movie twice, and I bought memorabilia for the support. Legit.
Hey, we're here at Jay Gilbert's. So oh my God.
Did I get you? I didn't scare. Did I get a reaction? Did I get anything?
No.
I get nothing.
I was all focused.
Best restaurant on the face of the earth, Jay Gilbert's, right now, right here, on cheat night. It's a beautiful Friday, 7:30.
How we doing? This is Adam Payne. I'm the general manager of Jay Gilbert's out in Glastonbury. We've got 5 different locations throughout the United States. If you're looking for a wood-fired steak or a wonderful seafood, come and see us.
We're at Jay Gilbert's in Glastonbury, Connecticut. It's my favorite restaurant of all time. It is a steak restaurant by classification, but it has many different options, fish. He has a famous burger, which I always come here for. Yes, it's a $20 burger, but it's worth every dollar. And for all you out-of-towners that are coming here, if you're going to get a steak, you must get to Kansas City. I've been coming to this restaurant for 12 years, and it's never failed me. It's my favorite restaurant of all time. I think it kicks the crap out of Ruth Chris, Morton's. It's way better than all those. It's got great salads. The rolls they give are great. The service is unbelievable. I've never ever had any issue with service here. There's nothing bad to say about it. I have nothing bad to say about it at all. But anytime I ever get a cheat meal, I'm gonna come here and splurge and spend $20 on a damn burger because I can, and it's wonderful.